Over the past couple of days, we have been so busy making and creating and building and fabricating and whatever other verbs I can think of that kind of mean the same thing. We haven't really been skating that much. Last video, I promised you guys a full-on session now that we finally finished the 30-foot rail, right? We got all of the feet fully anchored in because at first we only had 8 anchors. So this leg had nothing supporting it. It was super wiggly. Both of those only had 1 on it. And last video we went through and fully finished it. We painted them black too to kind of tie everything together and have it fully finished finally. Fully finished finally. Fun. So yeah, I think it's time to actually enjoy it and skate. Now that this leg is bolted in, I've really been enjoying skating it from that leg this way, sort of just like a typical flat bar. I want to work on a couple new tricks too, so I want to get this nice and buttery. That's buttery, all right. Whee! I'm never gonna get sick of this, dude. Weird. Some of you guys had a good point. It's sort of unintentional, but at the same time I did think about it before making the rail this way. When the rail kind of curves at the end, instead of ending abruptly like one of these, you know, a normal skate rail just kind of ends. So if you're doing a trick, you just float off the end of it. Having the little curve kind of throws that off, and it makes it so you almost have to practice popping out. That's kind of what I was doing with all the other tricks, like front feeble pop out, 50-50 pop out. It's made me a lot better at like popping out of my tricks early, which is cool. I haven't done like a single board slide or lip slide trick yet because I can't really pop. I mean, you can, but even just a lip slide off the end felt super weird. But imagine being able to like board slide, then yank into the bank. That's something I haven't tried yet. Ugh, I think as long as you go fast, you're fine. Oh my god. That's gonna be like a whole other story though, board slide popping into the bank. I don't really understand like the physics behind it. Like I know some people will like grab the board and kind of yank it in, but I know that you can like, oh, you can kind of like bonk it out. Oh, maybe I just try it, huh? That is so scary. Even just board sliding the whole thing is one thing, trying to pop in is a whole different story. Oh! I do not know about all that. Oh my god. Oh, I just gotta commit to one. I don't know about this. I can't even do it going 1 mile an hour. What if instead we kind of clear this area off and we go all the way to the end and then pop in, all while trying to avoid that going down our esophagus? Just land, whoa! Let's not do that now. I'm going fast. I'm coming in too hot, bro. I'm going like very fast towards the wall. Okay, that's the speed that I need right there. If I can carry that speed to the end, I should be good. No! That feels so crazy. It feels like, what are those things called? Endo boards? Does that ring a bell for anyone? There was like a balance board that I used to mess with as a kid. It feels like I'm on one of those for so long on that rail. All right, right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, mission success, ladies and gents. It's so scary just holding the board slide going straight towards this wall right there. I guess I'm glad that I left that little 3-foot gap because it kind of does leave room for tricks like that if you want. I definitely still have to go through and bondo this crack, but I want to try a couple tricks like popping early onto the rail, then into the bank where it's still like a steep bank. The crack doesn't mess me up that bad. I'm gonna hit the camera. Can I put it right there? I'm thinking like a little overcrook action to pop in switch or fakie would be sick. Do you hear that? Of course, when I try to show it off, it rolls normally. That was my bearing making that sound. Okay, I got that. It's a trip like having to commit to it. Cause like when it's just a flat bar, it's just one thing. Having to think of the flat bar and then committing to going into the bank, it adds some difficulty to it. At least for me. I'm going so slow. Well, I did it, just minus the whole like going to fakie thing. Minus the whole trick I was trying to do, I did it. Okay, I got it. It's just, like you have to commit to it. There it is. That's one of the things I've learned about this rail so far is like, in theory, it's just this perfect height, you know, beautiful length. You know what I'm getting at. But the fact that there's a bank on one side really adds to the mental game of it for some reason, which I didn't take that into consideration. Tricks that should be, you know, easy and first try for me, there's like a new mental barrier behind it. But I think it's gonna make me a better skateboarder, you know, skating this every day, hopefully. Well, I guess we'll see. But every single time I skate this, it's my go-to, and you're probably getting sick of it by now. But I just wanna do a couple like grinds down the whole thing. Feeble's kind of the only one that I'm comfortable with. Maybe we'll do like feeble and then some feeble combos. I don't think that feeling of going all the way is ever gonna get old. That's totally unintentionally a sex joke too. Oh no! By the time you get like right here, you really gotta know which side you're going to. Otherwise you just go straight into the wall. See, again, I'm trying to pick this side. Oh, dude, this is like, whenever I skate this thing, it really is like so much more fun than I normally have. It's a fun obstacle. I love that. That's like what skateboarding's supposed to be. Oh, come on! Oh. Really? I get into it so good, but I'm just too locked in, bro. I'm too centered, too perfectly balanced. I can't pick a side. All right, right here. Yes. Finally. That is just some good old-fashioned fun. There's no other way to put it. I will admit, the most intimidating way to skate the rail is the reason I built the rail in the first place, which is just skating it as a bump to rail. So you trick up, trick onto the rail, and trick back in. I underestimated how scary that was. I've done it, obviously. Like, I've done Smith, 50-50, overcrook, like the basic tricks. It really has not gotten less scary yet. I don't want to say like I try to avoid skating it that way. I'm just like, that's what I'm most intimidated of. I don't know what it is. It's just scary. God, why is that so scary? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. God! It's something about the way you have to position your balance, because you're pushing into it, but you have to also like apply pressure out of it. I guess it makes it really easy for bad things to happen. That's what I'm getting at. I just don't want to speak them into existence, even though I probably just did. Let's scoot you guys back a little bit. It sucks because like it's so shaded right here, but it's so sunny right there, so it's kind of hard to make it look good on camera. Oh yeah! Nice, good, that was good. Oh, that's so scary. That is like you're going into the bank blind, like I'm just guessing. Might as well close my eyes. Great success. Oh, that's scary. Yo, look at this. This acorn kind of looks like me. Doesn't it look like me, dude? No way. Long lost ancient relative. I am the oak tree. That's what these are oak seeds. Maybe there's gonna be an oak tree there. My long lost brother is gonna grow there. Yo, moment of appreciation. We hit 75 channel members. I'm still not that great at talking about it because I really don't want to come off as one of those creators that's trying to like shove it down your throat because simmer it down, Garrett. I've mentioned it in a lot of my more recent YouTube videos, but I went through and kind of revamped my whole channel membership and updated some of the tiers to offer new perks that are both like beneficial to my viewers as well as not overwhelming for me, because that's the issue that I constantly ran into, and that's why I always blew it with channel memberships. I've been consistently posting behind the scenes stuff, which my tier 2 members and up can see. You guys will get behind the scenes photos and stuff of like us finishing up that rail, and just you guys get to see things before the general population sees them. As the membership community grows, we can kind of alter and adjust these perks and kind of offer more beneficial perks once it makes sense. I'm just starting it out pretty slow and pretty mellow so it's not overwhelming to me, and we can build this sort of strong foundation recommendation. In all my YouTube videos, I do have a link in the description if you are interested in joining, and I want to reiterate for the millionth time that I don't want anyone to feel like pressured to join or like they're missing out on content. It's nothing like that. It's more of just like extra bonus behind the scenes content if you're able and willing and want to support, you know. To the 75 of you that have joined as channel members, really, really, really appreciate that, and I've been enjoying kind of talking to you guys in that members only zone. We made a hell of an obstacle, boys and girls. I am so proud of that thing. That really is like the most fun obstacle I've skated in a really long time, and that's definitely slightly biased, but that's okay. I keep saying it, but this really is just the beginning of what I want to start creating as I progress in my fabrication work and everything. So I've been making polls in the members only area, kind of asking you guys what obstacles we should make next. The channel members sort of get to dictate that, which I thought was a cool perk. As for everyone else watching the videos, I go through my comments regardless, and I'm totally open to any and all ideas you may have of what we should make next. So thank you guys for watching. I will catch you next video. Appreciate all the support lately, and yeah, that's all I got. Peace out.